So my last video I was just talking about Kenya, and now I'm going to talk a little bit about Camp Stone. Not a little bit, probably. I could probably talk about it for, I mean, I know everybody can, for like hours. So I'll try and fit into the 5 minutes, but my other video just went to like 8, so I don't know what to tell you. Okay, Camp Stone. I got to Camp Stone, I think I mentioned a little bit in my first video, essentially through family friends / I went to Madrasa Darova, and thank God they have like a nice decent amount of camp girls there, and I was just like very heavily like encouraged to come to camp, and I finally was literally forced to sit down in Shonabet, and they were like, my friends like opened up, I would say their names, but I don't want them to I don't know, like I don't get their permission, so they like opened up their laptop and they were like, fill out the application right now. And it's funny because they got like a lot of applications that year, and like I almost wasn't hired, and I was kind of hired like very last minute, and they were like, we don't know what you're gonna do, like Khan or Gan or something, and like I was like, all right, sounds good. And like I remember when they like made us introduce ourselves, I said like, I don't know, Khan or Gan, and like people like laughed, and I was like, I was like, okay, like maybe that's funny, and then like I realized later like, oh, why that's funny, which is that like things are, again, like everybody is just so flexible here. Like you know, you think maybe you're doing one job, or you're, you know, one thing's happening, and the next thing you know, it's like, actually this is what we need you to do, and like, can you step up and do that? And I think I love that idea and that mindset that like you love something so much, you love something so much, and you care about something so much, and you really believe in its values, that you're willing to do anything for it, even if it's not what you expected or what you wanted. And that's, I mean, everything about this summer is pretty much that we have such incredible dedicated staff that are just volunteering their time for this. It's like the craziest thing. We're momish insane in the best way possible, and like there aren't enough words, but everything about camp. I got here and I remember they sent me to Colorado to pick up campers, and I had never seen opening Tochni. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know what Tochni was. I didn't get it. No idea what I'm doing. Also, like, came in older, like most of my friends were Roshim already, and like it was just whatever. So I got off the bus with them to opening Tochni, and it was like my whole world totally changed. I'd never seen Jewish education like that before in my life. Not because my school wasn't great, but like I think that high school, you know, often tends to have like a very classic way of teaching. Like you read a pasuk and you translate that pasuk, and you read the Rashi or the Ramban or whatever it is on it, whatever commentary, and you know, and you learn the stories and, you know, lessons like that, and it's great. But like I had never experienced experiential education before, and here I am at like 20, I think 19, 20, getting this experience for the first time. And like I got off this bus with these kids and I was like, where am I? Like the thing that sticks out the most in my head, and like it's just, I just remember like that was the moment I was like, oh my God, they'll do anything and push any limits to create memorable, long-lasting experiences and educational moments for Tzevet, for campers, like forever. Like they had, I don't know if you've ever seen an ox in person before, but they're the largest animals. They're so big, and they had 2 of them attached to like harnesses and ropes with like a guy who was leading them, I guess like their owners or whatever, and they were pulling this giant wooden board with kids on it, and like showing kids like how I think this is what they were doing, showing kids like how they would have used ox to like create I'm sure there are real words for this that I just don't know, like ridges in the earth to like plant seeds. And like I was like, this is crazy. And then like another year we turned the Butler building into a pirate ship with like a mast and Tzevet in the mast. Like I mean, and that is just like, that's just like two examples. I could talk forever about the ridiculous, unbelievable, incredible ways that we educate children and educate staff. Like, I didn't know all the things that we do in camp. Like, as like, when I became like a Rosh Hashanah, and when every year that I'm here, no matter what position I'm in, I'm learning so much more than I didn't realize how much I was missing until I got here. I had no idea how much fuller my life could be. And I'm so sorry, I'm crying. It's really just true. I had no clue. I really didn't know. Not that I thought I was like at my maximum capacity for knowledge or anything. I'm not cocky like that, but I just had no idea that this whole world existed. And I'm so grateful to everybody involved, to God for letting me be a part of it. And I don't know, it's just like, I mean, I know everybody knows this. It's the best place. It's the best place with the most incredible people, with the most incredible just energy. And I love everything about this place, you know. Without a doubt, the best place I could ever have come to. It's one of the biggest influences in my life, and I don't like to think about where I could be without it. Anyway, that was 6 minutes. I could definitely keep talking about it, but I feel bad because the other one was 8 minutes. So I'll just stop here for today. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'm sure I'll see some of you really soon. Bye.